Alright, horror fucks. Sometimes when you want to figure something out, the best thing to do is figure it out for yourself, so that's what I did. I watched Anora last night. It's finally on Hulu. I was wanting to watch it, especially ever since the Oscars, but I wasn't trying to pay $25 to rent it. So, not a horror movie, but very relevant in the conversation of horror because a lot of us believe that the substance really got robbed as far as Oscars were concerned, and some of that was because of Anora. So I had to figure out, is this movie Oscar worthy? So let's get into it. This movie, without telling you anything really, it's structured like so. It is, I think, 2 hours and 20 minutes. The first third is a sex and tit festival. Within 2 seconds, you got tits. Lots of sex, everyone's getting laid. You know what? Good for them. Cool. But the second third of the movie is where I really started to get invested. I was wondering, where the hell is this going? This is wild. Why is all this happening? I didn't want to miss a beat. But then, during the last act, the third act, my interest was still there, but then it was quickly going, and I was like, I want a cigarette, please. And then all of a sudden it just ended, and I had to rewind it. I was like, what? Oh. Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess it's over. So that's how the movie was structured. I will say that I did enjoy this movie much more than I expected to. I feel like a lot of times when movies win Oscars, there's a lot of overhype, and there was in some instances of this, but overall, I was pleasantly surprised at how good this movie was. It kept being depicted as a love story. It's really not at all, honestly. It's more of, I don't know, I don't even want to say an action movie, but like an action drama with some dark comedy. I don't know. It goes like this. It really does. It's a fucking roller coaster. It was unique in that sense. This story about this sex worker, stripper, whatever, it was a different spin on it, so I do appreciate that. So let's go into all these awards deserved. Let's start with Mikey Madison. I really, as much as I wanted Demi to win Best Actress, I can see why she won. I still would have picked Demi, but all things considered, this girl really did act her ass off. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't like the easiest choice to be like, yeah, sure, I'll be fucking naked half the movie and fucking and stripping. That's really putting yourself out there. But all that aside, she had to maintain this level of intensity for this whole movie. And there are scenes where she's screaming, she's cussing, she's kicking, she's getting ready to raise hell. So to keep that level of intensity the whole time, I'm sure that was a lot of work and a lot of work on her emotionally. So Mikey Madison, yeah, I see you. Good job. Definitely not mad at you for winning this. I do think that was deserved, even though I wish it was to me. But editing, I know Sean Baker won that. I mean, okay, fine, whatever. I don't know much about editing. I would still argue that the substance had more to edit, but hey, whatever. Direction, though. I feel like Coralie still should have won that. I feel like she had a lot more moving pieces and parts to get together between the acting, that duality, the aesthetic and the cinematography, the practical effects. There was so much that I feel like had to come together in that movie, all while speaking to this message and this theme. So I feel like Coralie should have won that. I feel like that there was more to the substance. And that brings me to the next category, Best Screenplay. I still think it should have gone to the substance. While Anora, I guess, had a lot more dialogue, or at least it seemed that way, I feel like I'm not entirely sure what the message was that I was supposed to get out of Anora, whereas the substance, it was pretty fucking clear to me. And even though there wasn't as much dialogue, sometimes less is more, and there's a lot of other things that you have to do to make your point known. So I really do think the substance should have won Best Screenplay. Was this Best Picture worthy? I'm gonna be honest, no. It was a legit movie, I'll give it that, and it was definitely different. But was it the best movie of the year? No. It still should have gone to the substance. So those are my opinions, and they really don't fucking matter, especially because I don't sit on the Academy. But it was nice to be able to put my mind at peace and know, hey, What did this movie do that was so special? I need to know. I have this burning curiosity. So you guys let me know what you think in the comments. I'm really curious to know. But everyone, have a good day. Peace.